Hi, this is Najat Anjum. In this class, we will discuss about sp hybridization of carbon. In the previous class, we will discuss about the bonding in ethylene, and we know that ethylene it is the example for the sp2 hybridization. Okay, now start today's class. In previous class, like sp3 and sp2 hybridization, here also we will start from the electronic configuration of the carbon atom in its ground state. That is 1s2, 2s2 and 2p2. This is the electronic configuration of the carbon atom in its ground state. Here the p orbital is subdivided into 3 suborbitals, that is px, py and pz, and the 2 electrons present in the p orbitals are occupied in px and py orbitals. The pz orbital is now here empty orbital. In excited state, what happens? When we supply some amount of heat to the ground state carbon atom, the electron which is present in the 2s orbital, it jumps from 2s orbital to the empty 2pz orbital, and this is the electronic configuration of the carbon atom in its excited state. That is 1s2, 2s1, 2px1, 2py1 and 2pz1. Okay, in sp hybridization, the 1 2s orbital and among the 3 2p orbitals only 1p orbital is mixed or hybridized with each other and to form 2 new equivalent orbitals. These orbitals are called sp hybrid orbitals. Sp means 1s orbital and 1p orbitals are mixed with each other and to form 2 new equivalent orbitals, and the remaining 2p orbitals which cannot be involved in the hybridization process, that is py and pz, are left unhybridized, and this is the electronic configuration of the carbon atom in hybridized state, that is 1s2, 2sp1, 2sp1, 2py1 and 2pz1. Here sp2 sp orbitals are formed and they are equivalent orbitals. It means they have same energy and shape. This diagram explains you the sp hybridization of carbon. That is, in ground state what happens? The electrons are occupied like this 1s2, 2s2 and 2p2, and in excited state one electron which is present in the 2s orbital which jumps from 2s to pz orbital. In the case of sp hybridization what happens? The two orbitals, that is 2s and 2px orbitals, are mixed with each other and to form two equivalent new hybrid orbitals, that is sp hybrid orbitals, and they have lower energy than the unhybridized py and pz orbitals. This is the overall sp hybrid formation of the sp hybrid orbitals of carbon atom. Here the diagram A represents the orientation of two sp orbitals, that is they are linear in shape, we can see that, and the diagram B which shows the orientation of unhybridized py and pz orbitals, it is in relation with the two sp orbitals. This is the overall structure of the orientation of the carbon atom in its sp hybridization state. Now we will discuss about the percentage of S and P characters in sp3, sp2 and sp hybridization. That is, in sp3 hybridization what happens? One s orbital which combines with the 3p orbitals and to form a sp3 hybrid orbital. Here 3p orbitals are mixed with the 1s orbital. That's why the percentage of s character is 25%. In sp3 hybridization 25% s character is there and 75% of p character is there. In sp2 hybridization, what happens? One s orbital which combines with the two p orbitals and to form sp2 hybrid orbitals. Here two p orbitals are mixed with the one s orbital. That's why the percentage of s character is 33% and the percentage of p character is 67%. This is the percentage of s and p characters in sp2 hybridization. In sp hybridization, one s orbital which reacts with the one p orbital to form sp hybridization. Here the percentage characteristics of the s character is 50 and p character is 50. This is the percentage characteristics of the s and p characters in the sp hybridization. In the next class, we will discuss about the bonding in acetylene. Okay, thank you.